Hey, I'm a local theatre kid, and I'm in the second year of college.
Somebody once told me the world is going wrong. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Looking kind of dumb, finger and thumb, and the shape of L on a forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming back full of rules and hit the ground running. Doesn't make sense just to live for fun. The brain gets smart but your head gets numb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back seats? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
It took me a full academic year to figure out the best ways of working. So, to save you the long-term hassle, here are some of my tips, along with my best friends.
Hello, next year's cohort. My name is Joe Pottinger.
And I'm Richard. What are your top tips for next year's cohort? How does one survive the first year of post-16 education?
Well, I think the biggest tip I can initially give you is to keep up to date with the coursework. It may seem difficult, but it is a lot easier to do it when you're told than to catch up at the last minute. I particularly struggle with procrastinating, and it's landed me in a bit of trouble. Yeah, I got to admit I have had a few moments, but you know, the more you keep up with it, the better.
That lends very good into my next question. How does one organise their time to fit everything in?
Well, I'd say you've got to have a plan. Mrs. Duff especially will tell you that, you know, if you keep a record of what you're going to do, you can then, make yourself available for other stuff, or you know, give yourself some free time when you need to. It's just about managing your time, you know, making sure you have everything.
The way I have organised my time recently is by making many to-do lists. In this course, towards the end of the year, there is a deadline season. For this, I made a massive to-do list. I started by writing down what needs to be done and when, and then prioritised them into dated to-do lists. I made sure I was specific and realistic and flexible. Even if I didn't get everything done that day, I still felt accomplished and fine, as at least I was doing something rather than nothing. This healthy mindset kept me going and motivated. For the musical theatre unit I'm doing currently, I had to make an investigative YouTube video. For this, I had 3-ish to-do lists. The first one was in relation to getting started, the second one was after I completed the first to-do list, and the third one was a filming and editing to-do list. Writing what coursework needs to get done gets it done sooner rather than later. Give me an example of when you felt most challenged on the course and how you got through it.
At the beginning, I found it really hard to be loud enough, have the confidence on stage, particularly with singing. I pushed through with the help of my colleagues, my teachers, directors, you know, everyone. Supporting each other is a massive thing, because that's how you progress both individually and as a team, is through the support of your friends and colleagues.
Yep, I couldn't agree with Joe more here. It's the people that make this course. Be kind, be respectful, be professional, and you'll be golden. The time I felt most challenged on this course was when directing in Unit 3 Group Performance Workshop. My communication skills were bad, and I wasn't open-minded to the ideas of the performers. In addition, my ideas were complex, and I didn't do any preparation before the session. The way I overcame this was by talking to Mrs. Duff afterwards, trying again the same day, and emailing Mrs. Duff about my thoughts the next day. Now, for my directing unit, I write down every thought and plan precisely, so I'm more prepared for my directing sessions. My directing has gotten better as there is less tension in the group now. In my opinion, at the start of the course and during Unit 3, there was a divide between me and Joe and the rest, which caused tension. Now, I think we are one collective group. And, as Molly said in October of 2021, we are a family, and families have arguments. I believe this was the same day I fell through the chair, so my clumsiness was family bonding. Why did you pick the course, and why are you still on it?
I love performing, I love doing drama, I love acting, and yeah, so I took this course knowing that, and You know, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know how well I would do at the start, but now that I'm here, I'm thinking this is definitely, you know, hands down what I should have gone for, and I'm very comfortable with it. The reason I'm still on the course is because, like I said, I think this is right for me. I think this is the course I should be on. It's very comfortable for me. I really enjoy it. My colleagues helped me through it. My teachers, directors helped me through it. And especially with Titchfield Festival Theatre, they are amazing. The people there are so friendly.
I got my fabulous GCSE results when I was on BYMT's Musical Theatre Summer Camp in 2021. I was originally going to pick A-levels, but I decided, and still choose, that theatre is going to be my life. I believed and believe that A-levels wouldn't have given me the opportunities this course has. What's your favourite thing about the course, and what are you looking forward to?
Currently, my favourite thing about the course is how I've developed along the way. That from the beginning, where I was not confident or not as confident, I think the amount I've developed over time is massive. It's amazing. If you look at your performances, maybe if you record them from the beginning of the year to how they are at the end of the year, this is a massive change. You might not even notice it until you compare the two, but I'm sure, like I can tell that it's going to be a massive difference. What I'm looking forward to the most is trying out new things, because that's what has made me confident so far. Trying out new things, I think, is just, it's probably the most significant, you know, trying out new things in theatre and performing is probably the most significant part of the course, because it's how you get out of your comfort zone, it's how you move on. Yeah, you might not be as good to begin with, but you will develop over time.
What is one new thing that you've done?
I've looked at practitioners during the acting course. I've looked at practitioners that I hadn't known about before. For instance, during GCSE, I didn't learn about Stanislavski and Berkov. I already knew about Brecht, of course, but you know, Stanislavski and Berkov, they're Stanislavski's naturalism and emotion memory and stuff like that, and Berkov's really strange, ugly techniques, physical as well. I've really enjoyed it.
One new thing I have done on this course is have a semi-consistent YouTube upload schedule. This relates to college because most of my content since November 2021 has been
Level 3 BTEC, Level 3
Extended
Diploma
Diploma
in
in Performing Arts. Anything else you want to say to the cohort?
I think when you come into the course, what I had this worry that everything's going to be immediately next level. You know, there's immediately going to be a higher standard, but really it's nice and slow, and the, you know, obviously there's like this, you know, when I started there was this lack of confidence, so it already felt like, you know, there was that sort of pressure I put on myself in a way. But over time I realised that actually it was really nice the way they just they build you up over time.
The jump from GCSE to level 3 is a shock, but give it a month. It'll be difficult, challenging, and you may feel like you want to give up. But hang on, this is a qualification that will get you into university and or a job, so it will be challenging. Do not give up just yet. I believe in you.
Also, I said this and I'm going to say it again, but helping your colleagues and the help you get from your colleagues is a massive, massive part of the performing arts industry as a whole. So yeah, just support your friends will support you. It's great. It's a great thing. Become really close over time. Goodbye. See ya. It's been great. It's been great talking.
I hope we have helped you, and I hope we continue to help you in your first year of college. See you soon. If you have liked this video, please like, share and subscribe with your notifications turned on. Tune in next week for a more detailed explanation of how I work.
Yeah, no rush. No me soon. Oh, ja, schiffen. Die Fähren, wenn ich habe, jetzt immer, so was ist Stammers, was ist Stammers. man, say that you want to stay here. Enough of this, no market, and so snap. Never listen, and never us see loud. The whole no, what, oh, yes, must know if must know. Hush, no, hush, how he lost, snowy house,